What's up, everybody? It's Frank Philly TV coming at y'all with another good video with your host, Big Bro, little bro right here. We're going to be talking about pretty much why everybody see the white man as more superior than the black man.
Right. I think it's because of the way that they're portrayed on TV, in the movies. People think that all white men are successful. People think that all white men are educated. People think that all white men have money. People think that white men are better providers. Now, I will say that there are things that white men do better than black men. A lot of times they are in the home raising their children.
Not all of them.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like,
the mayonnaise sandwich trailer park eating motherfuckers. They ain't all of them there doing all that crazy shit. But go on, finish.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, you're right. Because when you go into the child support office, you do see a lot of white guys up in there and white women in there as well. But I think because of the movies and stuff like that, it's the way that white men are portrayed.
In other words, yes,
they portray black men in the bad light. Like every black movie that I see, mostly.
We're the motherfuckers that's always in the ghetto. The thugs.
Always like
they always pretty much paint us picturally perfect, like what society would want us to be: the thug, the robber, the killer, the thief,
the
gangbangers, and
Boys
all
in
that
the Hood,
shit.
movies like that.
Yeah, like, but you see these other white folks, like you got motherfuckers like Tom Hanks. He plays in all the good movies. Not to say, I mean, shout out to Tom Hanks. You know what I mean, you're a good actor, you acting motherfucker, but like people like him. He would be picture perfect for like the Family Man, the picture perfect guy for like the guy that's a stand-up guy that works in downtown, nice house, corporate America.
Right.
The guy that's got a nice home, 4 beautiful children, 2 beautiful children, a fucking dog,
and even like a lot of movies on Lifetime.
Yeah, even if you got that, but bottom line is,
they have the
also
suitcase
like
and the suits and stuff like that. They never have them like. You don't really see too many movies where they have like white guys that are killers.
No.
Gang banging and stuff like that. And I think, and you know what bothers me, Dante, another thing that I want to just hit on, is how black actors settle for this. Because of money. And many of us come from the hood, so we'll take any motherfucking acting role. We don't care if it make our people look bad. We don't care if we perpetuating stereotypes. We'll take any acting role because of money.
It's a good thing he said that, ladies and gentlemen, because how many times we didn't sit here and watch a lot of good, positive black actors. Like, for instance, everybody knows Denzel Washington can get on any acting part at any time. Like, right now in the media, I mean, to us, he'll probably be the most beautifulest person we ever met. But when he gets on the fucking screen, he's a fucking monster. You saw Training Day. I've never seen at Training Day that a motherfucker act as vicious and vulgar and disrespectful like that ever in my fucking life. And you would think after the movie was all said and done, in the back of your mind, like, yo, is that motherfucker really like that in real life? But with white people, it's a total different understanding. They really paint these motherfuckers like this as every day. The white picket fence, the cat, the dog, the beautiful wife, the beautiful children, and they just live in the fucking suburbs, and they just living happily ever after. But yeah, that's why
with the suit jacket and the suitcase or whatever. But
yeah, but behind closed doors, hold on. But behind closed doors, these are the same motherfuckers that cheat on their wives just as much.
Right.
These are the same motherfuckers that would kill a wife, not only kill their wives, probably set them the fuck on fire if they caught them cheating in their bed.
Chop them up, they bake them, and then put them in a Ziploc bag. Remember in Philly, back in 06 or 07, they said near Oregon Avenue, the neighbors was smelling something real funky, like Frank Philly TV show where we keep it
fucking funky. They said that motherfucker was funky as shit.
Funky as shit. And they said the neighbors was smelling something real vile next door. Turns out the white guy chopped his woman up and put her in Ziploc bags and had her in basement in bags and stuff like that. Like, white people do wrong things too. And what confused me is that, like, people try to make it seem like killers and criminals are just blacks. Like, white people don't do any crimes. And it's like, when white people do things, we just suddenly forget it. Like, even with the athletes, Michael Vick do something, we remember that for the rest of eternity. White
Ben Roethlisberger, this nigga accordingly raped 2 bitches, or maybe 1 bitch.
They forgot about that.
They forgot about that quick. But at the end of the day, and then like I said, like the boy Hernandez from the Patriots, he so poorly shot some motherfucking body, but by him being Hispanic, which is black, they're going to talk about that because he's not all the way white. He's Hispanic. So he's black.
You know, and then another thing I want to talk about is let's talk about the relationship thing of it. Like how cheating men come in all colors. Men are just promiscuous and cheat all the time. Black men, y'all think black men are the only ones that cheat? White men cheat. White men abuse their wives. And you talk about when white men get fired from a job, what they do.
I'm fired? Oh, I'll be right back, you sons of bitches. They're gonna come back, not only shoot the fucking their boss. They're gonna shoot the motherfuckers they didn't like from the very beginning. They're gonna shoot the motherfucker, you know what I mean, that always got over on they pay. And they're gonna shoot the motherfucking security guard that always took time letting them to fuck in that damn building.
And shoot the person that replaced them, their position. They
shoot the fuck out of him, then.
And then when white people, when they kill, they do mass killings. All these little white kids. Remember that? What was that? Connecticut shooting?
No, the Colorado shooting. Remember that motherfucking shit?
And then the theater, the Batman movie theater.
Yeah, shot that.
But what about the Boston bombing? That was white. And then what about the Connecticut thing that happened? I think that was last year, earlier this year, where the guy shot up all these teachers and all these little 6-year-old kids, and he was like 22. So I don't understand why people got this idea.
Bottom line is, where do you see black people ever doing anything? If anything, I mean, y'all should be. Well, in fact, I ain't gonna say this should be happy because I'm not too proud of this shit, man. I mean, crime on crime with black folks. We should be really utilizing on some shit. You know what I mean? But aside, that's a whole nother topic. But in other words, it's okay for these motherfuckers to kill people all day long, get away with it.
But they're not stereotyped as killers. But black people,
he was sick. He just had a bad day. Yeah. His children was just bothering his wife. And he just woke up and he just shot everybody.
Most white men are not like this. Some are, but not most. Like, it's always an excuse for them. Like, they can do
a fucking major excuse. But meanwhile, when black people fucking kill people,
all of us get stereotyped.
They don't go fucking, like, the judge ain't gonna give a fuck. Whether he had a mama, he had a daddy, he had a fucked up experience growing up. They're gonna look at Casey Anthony's fucking situation. That bitch killed her own fucking child.
But the whole thing, what fucks me up is how, what I want to make a point before the video closes is how, when white people do, like, we just named 3 incidents of white people doing some fucked up shit. And even it's been historically throughout America of white people doing these mass killings and all these crazy type of killings.
Right.
Why aren't they stereotyped? And when I looked up studies for the most percentage of child molestation come from white men. Or they say turn around, you hear about them white priests that be molesting little boys and molesting little girls. That be the white men that be doing that. All this sick, crazy stuff. Why aren't all of them stereotyped? But it's like when black people do stuff, we all lumped into the category, even the good black men. And I don't understand why that is.
Just like if I'm walking down the street with a briefcase or a suit, a white woman would immediately cross the fucking street.
And our black people judge us too, prejudge us too, because if you a black guy and you got a Mercedes Benz, they like,
look at that motherfucker.
He might stole that.
He probably selling drugs.
He probably selling drugs. Shit. That can't be his.
It can't be.
You know.
Well, that's his mama's car. That ain't his fucking car.
Right.
You know. That's another thing, like I said, man, this black on black shit, man, y'all gotta stop that shit too, man. Just because I work hard, like right now, say if me and I blow up off of this channel or Jay blow the fuck up, you know what I mean? And we walking down the street with nice rings and